Where is my son Moses? Mama Regina wonders. And why did he lie to her? He left his pregnant wife and son, telling them he had gone to Johannesburg for work. Weeks later, he sent this picture from the front line in Ukraine. They spoke. He said he was fighting for Russia, for the money, for her. Then the messages stopped. Silence turned to fear and guilt. A year later, another Cameroonian fighter announced Moses' death. He says he was shot by Ukrainian forces as he ran for cover. Another African dying in a European war, far from home.
I want to warn other families, don't let your children go to Russia. It's a one-way journey, a journey with no return.
Despite her pleas, more and more Africans are heading to the front lines. Ukraine claims nearly 3,000 Africans from 35 countries are fighting for Russia. It accuses Moscow of actively recruiting across the continent. Sergei Elidinov, a former Russian officer who served in Europe and Africa, denies that accusation. He says Russia doesn't need to recruit because, according to him, plenty of young Africans are volunteering to fight. Some even come to him offering their services.
You agree to the terms, you accept the pay, then you find your own way. All these stories about Russian houses or recruitment networks across Africa, they are simply not true. They don't exist. There is no need for that. Offer them money and people come to us on their own.
I ask him how much the Russian army pays.
They are paid roughly $3,000. On top of that, there are combat bonuses. Even by European standards, that's good money. For many Africans, it's a very attractive offer.
Professor Aisha Pembura is researching the phenomena. She says while many of those heading to Russia are African fighters deserting their posts, they're not the only ones.
They're young Africans from all kinds of backgrounds, some with valuable skills and education, leaving for this uncertain journey. And every one of them is a loss for Africa. It's a new form of migration, driven by the same hope as always, a chance for a better life.
Cameroon and Russia say they are working to bring the bodies home. Mama Regina is still waiting for Moses' remains, for a burial, for answers, and for a war on another continent, costing so many lives, to end. Nicolas, Haque, Al Jazeera, Douala, Cameroon.